Hello family, it's Kiahonfire and welcome back to Conan Exiles. Today we are looking at another outer vault, one that is very fishy, may I say. So welcome back to the Isles of Siptah. Today we are looking at this vault right here on the map. So we go here and we are looking at the Harbour of the Drowned. Now you are going to need breathing potions of some sort here. Today I've brought fish scale, but you will need them. So bear that in mind. This is the kind of location we're looking at to find this area. A pond is quite easy to find. Once you're ready, go towards the vault and select to enter. Once we're inside, you can see it's pretty dark and dingy and pretty watery. So we're going to click on the button. We're going to go and enter into the vault. And of course, you might get your first fish person down on the staircase because you usually get your first mob. But today it seems to be pretty clear, so we're good. But you can see here comes the water part and where you're going to need your potion. So you can actually swim quite a long ways away to the back of here first before you go down if you want to save some of your potions if you have a limited amount. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go down. I'm going to take a fish skill potion and then I'm going to continue down. And basically what to do is you follow the glowing corals. So you can either go left or right. I'm going to go to the right because I know this way is a good way to go. And then we're going to go through this hole right here with the glowing archways showing you where to go, and you should be able to come up here now for some air, and there you go, all good. So there we go, and there should be, I think it's 2 to 3 fishmen in here. Yeah, here we go. We have the bigger ones and we have the smaller ones. Now they aren't too bad to take on. The bigger ones are more brutish, so they will be the ones you struggle with most likely, the ones that will be most difficult, but you can take them down. There you go. And you kill that guy, and then there's one in the corner that you might be able to avoid, which we have here. Very nice. So we click on the bottom and we head into this room. Now don't panic when you come to this room, not all things are bad, but pretty much we're gonna use the lever and this room is gonna fill up with water. Now there's a chest on each side, but ideally we want to go to the left hand side, and there's a door right here. There will be some people here to greet you as well, usually. So this guy. There you go. Now, if you want and the water goes down and you're stuck in one of these rooms, in the middle is actually a ladder. So you can go up that ladder, climb up it, and then go back into the lever room where you click in the lever. And then you'll be back on track. As you can see, it empties pretty quickly. So I'm going to get the attention of these 3 fish guys and try and get rid of them in here. You see we got another big stabby one. They're pretty brittle because they are really quick attackers, but they aren't that strong. So if you can deal with them first, with a big fish guy, then it won't be too much of a problem. You see they can drop some pretty nice stuff as well, so that's not too bad. Even some fish, ironically. We're just going to click the button and continue to the next room. And here we come to an altar room. So we have some fish guards. We're going to try and get rid of these small ones on the side. And get rid of them first. There is another one on the other side as well. I just saw wherever he went. Should be coming right around. They basically patrol the entire area. But you see this dial here. You want to move the tooth of the dial to one of the eyes. What this is going to do is adjust the weights on either side of the room. So you can see like that. I'll give you an example. I'll move the button to the other eye. You're going to see that it lifts the other weight up. Well, it doesn't matter which eye you do, you just need it to point to one of them, and then what you need to do is go in, and we're looking for a very certain thing when we're down here. So, you're looking for fish eggs, really. So you see these giant fish eggs everywhere, you can see big green bloops, so we've got a couple here. This is what you're going to need to open the door, and then we can go straight back out again. We don't need any more unless you want to try and hatch one. You see we got a guy bullying our fool here, unfortunately. So let's get rid of him out of the way. There we go, but we got our door key requirement. We've got some pretty angry guys after us again. I'm going to get rid of them while we're here. Pretty scary fish guys, actually, I must admit. But not too bad to take down either way. And we have another guard here to get rid of before we can open the door as well. Unless you want to speed through it. But I do advise killing the people in here because they can drop Eldarium, which is stuff you really want to pick up. And then we're going to come to this altar and you place the fish eggs. which will now open the door. So there you go. You move into the next room. You can click the button to then open the door. And here comes the water again. Yes, you're going to jump in that water. You're going to go straight down. And if you need another breathing potion, use it. Although I don't think you do need it while going through here anyway. You can use this lever to actually drain the water out if you really want to. I don't think it's working in the beta at the moment, but it will do in the future. But basically it just empties the water back out again and shuts the door. But you can just come out of here through this door anyway. And it's pretty simple that way. And you'll be greeted by a couple of these stabby guys to get the heals ready. And then you'll come into this room. You have 2 fishy guys and the big boss up there. You can see him there. Massive guy. We're going to try and attract these away, because they actually will come from us. Well, come for us. One of them will anyway. So we have to take away one of them. Not both of them, because you don't need to, unless, again, you want the actual Elder Realm out of them. Then it's worth doing. And there should be another guy that'll be chilling up here on this side as well. So, yeah, be careful with that vomit attack. But get rid of him as quick as you can. And he is down. And then we're going to head up here to take on the boss, eating our roast haunch. And there's another guy. So that's 3 guys in total. Seems to be more interested in my thrall, and now it's changed interested in me. But I advise you get rid of all of these first before you go for the boss. Otherwise they're going to cause you lots of issues. But then once we're up here, we should have the boss guy roundabout. And then there's 2 door guards as well. It seems our boss guy has wandered off somewhere. I have to go and look for him. He might be just trotting around down the staircase and up and down. We have to be careful of that. But here we go. Let's get rid of these guys. And he's down there, so you can see our boss has actually moved. So now we're going to have to go and get him back. Being a patrolling boss. There we go. We hit him. You can see he's a full old 3 skull boss. Bring him back up here, where we can fight him properly. I can actually fight him properly here, so that's all good. I'll give you an example of some of his attacks, so you kind of get the grasp of how bad he is. So I'm just going to take it. You see that one can be pretty disturbing. And then he does his slappy attack as well. Kind of like how the other ones do on the other map. You remember those fish guys? They do the exact same thing. There we go. Let's try and get rid of this guy now. So, got rid of him. Be another fish guy that our lady got rid of. But he doesn't seem to hit that hard, I must say. Like, overall, he's not too bad on the damage scale in comparison to some other bosses. But he does attack pretty frequently, which can make him pretty annoying. And avoid that attack at all costs if you can, because that one is always really rough to deal with. Apart from that, shouldn't be too bad. Take his Elder Realm, harvest his body for any of the goodies he has, and then you can go, depending on where you fought your boss, back up to the top area, click the button in, and you are now in the loot room, where you can go and get the main chest and take the sigil out as well. So eat the sigil, nom nom. Take everything out as well, all the Elder Realm you can. Then you got a couple of boxes you can take from as well if you'd like. And then you can leave out the door in front by clicking E. And that's the dungeon done. Unless you want to listen to some of the lore, which we're gonna do now.
Ilais nana zuyanar asun sura sosayar azair. Dosar turu yasis asiaras sufsu dias ursazail. Sa sia susurais ais fusurasur nusashar atutsun tun susuasiasus yars Sarasarus Norils Isunu Viai Rosail Surnusurus Urasus Riariash Zurzinusurasas.
And there we go. That is the full dungeon done. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.